Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. Thanks for coming to hang out with me for another Clash of Clans video. Today, I'm going to show you guys this Town Hall 11 attack that really caught my eye. Check this out, guys. It's a mass miner attack with 6 heal spells. Holy moly, that is a lot of heal spells. I'm going to show you guys a couple of Town Hall 11 triples using this attack strategy. Let's get into it right now.
Nerf this!
If any of you guys are new to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Let's go ahead and press play on this and check it out. One thing you should definitely take note of for a mass miner attack strategy is, guys, this is not a strategy that you want to use fresh on a base. Mass miners is usually an answer to a Hound Loon in the CC, or a Hound Wizard or Hound Archer, but basically that Hound is designed to stop the kill squad value and really slow down queen charges, that sort of stuff, make a lot of attack strategies difficult, but it can really be exploited with mass miners. Now you notice he used his queen up top to get rid of these trash buildings and his king on the bottom to get rid of these trash buildings. You want to get rid of those trash buildings on the outside of the base, making your miner path as narrow as possible. Now it's not the narrowest miner path you could ask for, but he's got 40 miners and he's got 6 heals. So he's not using those heals sparingly, guys. He's using those heals fast, soon, and quite a few of them. He's really trying to not lose any miners on this, just because he's got 6 heal spells. You can cover a lot of base with 6 heal spells. Sometimes you see he was even overlapping them there. Usually you don't want to do that, but on an attack where you have 6 of them, you can afford to use them a little bit more, a little bit more often. Look how many miners he's still got left. Wallwrecker made it all the way through the base on this one. Now at this point, guys, they're kind of spreading out. Also, when it's a Hound Loon in there, you got to make sure to poison that Loon. Sorry, I missed that. It was way back here, but yeah, you got to make sure you catch the Loon with that poison. And other than that, you just want to kind of leave the Hound alone. You want to try and send the Queen in an area where she's not going to pull the Hound over to her, because the Queen will pop the Hound and you have to deal with the pups. So ideally, on these attacks, this Hound is left alive at the end. Gosh, guys, those miners spread out at the end. This is going to be a really close one, quite a nail biter. I think our next example I'm going to show you gets it a little bit more convincingly than on this one, but man, 6 heal spells with the mass miners. Holy moly, guys, that's a lot of heal spells. A lot of times you're going to see 1 or 2 rages mixed in there as well, but honestly, guys, we just don't see mass miner that much at Town Hall 11 anymore. It can be difficult to pull off, but you know what? If I see an opportunity to do one with 6 heals, I'm going to practice this a little bit. I'm going to check this out, because I'm definitely intrigued by it. Let's check out our next example on enemy team number 10. Another Town Hall 11 v11 triple with this mass miner with 6 heal spells. Let's see how Hunter is going to break this base down. We got a little bit wider of a base right here, so it's going to be interesting to see. Going to use his queen to get rid of looks like all this trash over on this side right here. Gonna carve all that stuff out with the queen. Sending in the wall. Okay, looks like queen's supposed to walk down this way. There we go. King is gonna clear this trash. Now I guess we do have quite a bit thinner of a path right through here. Once the miners get in there, they should shoot straight into that core because of all this dead space right over here. King's gonna clear this. Miners should shoot straight into the core. They're gonna encounter that Eagle Artillery nice and early in the raid. Very nice planning on this one. I like it so far. Now that wall wrecker, I'm not sure how much value that wall wrecker's getting after this, so let's see if he goes and pops it early. Looks like he did. So those max miners that he had in there are going to be able to join the rest of these miners working their way through this base. Once again, 6 heal spells, you guys. Holy moly. So he's using them often and early, making sure to keep those miners healed up. And guys, remember, a heal spell does not ensure that none of your troops in it are going to die. It does a certain amount of healing per second. So if they got a ton of point defenses on them, the amount of damage is going to exceed the amount of healing done by those heal spells. So keep that in mind if you're in an area, or if you're wondering, why did my hogs die inside a heal, or why did my miners die inside of a heal spell? That's why. It doesn't make them invincible. It only does a certain amount of healing per second. So if the damage exceeds that, they're still going to slowly die. even inside that heal spell. Now, if you end up overlapping heal spells in a really heavy section, sometimes that's okay, because you're going to actually double up the amount of healing per second, if I am correct, that they're going to do. So in some really heavy areas, it might be, if you have a ton of heal spells, overlap them a little bit if it's a really heavy damage area. Guys, I didn't have that many of these mass miner attacks to show you, but I also wanted to throw on, I do have a Town Hall 10 mass miner to show you, in case you're still interested in that strategy. But I also wanted to throw on this Town Hall 11 Falcon, because, man, it's another one of those attack strategies that I just don't see very often at Town Hall 11. Rupash is going to get it done on this base. You know what? I haven't really played with Falcon very much at Town Hall 11, because it makes me a little bit nervous, because the Eagle Artillery raining down on these Valkyries, it just makes me nervous. They seem a little bit more vulnerable to it, a lot more vulnerable than P.E.K.K.A.s will. You know, P.E.K.K.A.s are super tanky. They can eat up those Eagle shots. As long as you're healing them up, they will be okay. Oh, man, has to burn his Queen ability early there, and I think that was probably planned. He probably wants to save his rage spells for the Valks and the bowlers moving in through the core, but you know what, that Queen ability wasn't quite enough. He has to burn a rage right here to keep his Queen up. She's gonna start beating on a wall until the Valks open that up. Once they open that up, then she follows him in behind. Very, very nice. He did a really good job of funneling out all this trash right over here with his Barbarian King to make sure that those Valks and bowlers aren't going to get distracted, that they're going to go inside that base. And if you can funnel them all inside the base, man, Falcon is a pretty great attack strategy as long as you can get that funnel established, get them in there with the Queen, with the healers. They can do some great work. Stone Slammer over here, look at that value. No air defenses in sight over here. It's gonna solo second defense, third defense here in a moment once it gets off this expo. Guys, it would have stayed up a lot longer if it hadn't eaten 2 black bombs over there, but still taking out another defense, doing some excellent work, that Stone Slammer over there. Now look at this. We got so many Valks and bowlers left. Holy moly. Queen went off on her own, so she died. But right now we got a Stone Slammer popping with those max loons coming out. We've still got healed Valkyries, healed bowlers. Man, those healers did an excellent job of keeping those Valkyries and those bowlers alive in this attack. Stone Slammer just took out the last building that those bowlers could not reach from outside of the wall. That's going to be pretty key right there. Valkyries are running around clearing the trash. Let's see what gets the buildings behind the wall. Of course, we can ×4 it because they're going to be a little slow. Looks like the bowlers going to be able to reach over and finish off those defenses. Very nice hit by Rupash. Holy moly, breaking it down with a Town Hall 11 Falcon. Now, guys, we're going to get back to the mass miners that this video is titled for, but it is going to be a Town Hall 10 hit. Let's go 23 right here. Let's see if I forgot anything on these mass miner attacks. Let's take a look at what Asneed is going to do on this one. Looks like he's going to be using a Stone Slammer. Didn't like the direction that his wall record would be taking him. Let's see how he uses that here. Wanted that Tesla down. Also created a little bit of a funnel right here. Let's see what he does with it. Baby Dragon funneling the trash on the outside, on the other side. Really good choice, because that Archer Tower doesn't even reach it until it gets into that second layer of buildings right there. Alright, so Queen does come down right here. And King comes down right here. Stone Slammer, he wanted to get rid of that Tesla so he could direct target the Archer Tower right into the multi-target Inferno. Great section for a Stone Slammer. Remember, there was no air defenses that could immediately reach this, so it has some freedom to get down 3 defenses all on its own right there before it even drops its CC troops out of there. Once again, guys, going to go all heal spells on this attack. Since it's Town Hall 10, not a Town Hall 12, it's going to be 5 instead of 6. But once again, not bothering to bring a rage, just going to bring a ton of heal spells. Actually uses one of them for the max miners that come out of that Stone Slammer really deep in there. Gets the poison kill on that loon right there. His miners are kind of spread out at this point, but he's still got a heal spell for him. He's still got 1 miner he hasn't dropped yet. I wonder if that was intentional. Just luckily, those miners are going to group back up right here a little bit. Probably going to drop that last heal spell right in here as they're targeting those last few areas. Man, really did a good job of breaking that base down, getting some great value out of that Stone Slammer by getting rid of that Tesla first. Very nice hit by Asneed on this one as well. So if you guys see that Houndloon CC, this is one way to take advantage of it. Although keep an eye out, guys. If they have a ton of skellies set to ground, that's really going to slow your miners down. It can be done, yes, but it makes it more difficult. So if you're seeing a Hound base with like 2 or more air skellies, on it, holy moly, miners are going to be a good option for you going forward. So with that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.